It's Yuki-chan! Oh, kawaii! That little picture is of Yuki-chan. She is the daughter of one of the ladies that I go out to lunch with after church on Sundays. That's the only picture I've got of her so far. We went to a little Italian place actually this past Sunday, and that balloon that she has was full of, well, not full of, but had some water in it. It was just a little fishing game where there's a lot of the balloons in a tub, and you take a little hook and you have to get the thing that you put on your finger, hook that up. But the hooks are connected by paper, so you have to do it quickly because in the water it'll fall apart and the hook will fall. And it's a game that they have a lot here in Japan. They also do it with like goldfish. And I always thought, what the heck? What's so hard about that? You just go and you get the goldfish, but everybody's always like, oh, it's so hard, it's so hard. But it's because the little net thing is made out of paper. So besides getting wet and possibly tearing, the goldfish are all over the place. And so they'll just break the paper. And so it's like, oh, that's why it's so hard. I never knew. But Yuki also has a little 1-year-old brother named Taka-kun. I don't know his actual name, so I just call him by his nickname because I can never remember it. But he's so cute, and he loves me because, like, you can't really see, but my arms have hair, and a lot of Japanese people don't. So when I first met him, his mom was carrying him, and he just looks at me, he's like, and so he started petting my arm. And now he'll just come over and he'll sit with me or sit on my lap, and he just looks up and laughs, and he's so cute. I love them both. I've decided that they're my Japanese niece and nephew. So anyway, other stuff that's been going on. We're in the second week of our summer vacation. It's been a really good summer vacation so far, since I've hooked up with a new guy, not a new guy, but a new friend from the school. We started going to the gym together, and we hang out and do a lot of stuff, and so it's really fun to have someone to do stuff with, especially because he speaks English, and so we can actually completely understand each other. It's fun to hang out with my Korean, Taiwanese, Japanese, Chinese friends, but sometimes we just kind of sit there and it's like, I really want to tell you something, but I have no clue how to say it, so we're just going to sit here and smile and nod our heads and just be like, yes, at least we have someone to understand that what we're going through, so ha ha ha. And with this other guy, we just talk, so it's good. I haven't studied all that much. My nose itches today. But, not like formally, but I've been hanging out with a lot of Japanese people quite a bit, and so just listening to the speech and trying to talk, and so that like direct exposure is, I don't know if it's the best. I would say it's close to the best if it's not, because it's actual Japanese in the way it's spoken. What you learn isn't usually what is actually spoken because you're learning proper, and proper language is rarely ever spoken. I don't know. I am happy because I can understand almost everything that is said in the subways now over the announcements. There's still a couple words that I go, I don't really know what that is, but it's like, oh wow! And then riding in the trains, there have been a couple really, really polite conductors where they're just like, okay, next is Shinjuku Station, and after Shinjuku we will be going here, and when we get to Shinjuku, if you want to go here, you need to go here. And if you want to go to this place, then you need to go here. And here, and just like all this stuff, and it's like, whoa! If I had no clue about Japanese, like if I'd heard that 3 years ago when I first came, I wouldn't have known what was going on. But it's pretty nice. And let's see, I have actually started working. I'm so happy about that. With the telephone English job, it's still amazingly funny when I think about it sometimes, but I have finished with my training, and I've actually done it on my own now. And so I am actually well on my way getting into that more. It's very fun. I was very nervous. During the training it's nervous because there's the other person and he's just watching you the whole time, telling you what to do, making sure you don't make mistakes, and you're going, oh my gosh! It's like, hi, hi, and it's not that bad, but it's just like, Hi, thank you for calling Telephone English. My name is James. I have to use James because Cody, they used to have a Corey and it sounds too much like Cody, and so slow down. They said, "Oh, you'll have too many people saying, 'Oh, are you Corey? Corey?' You don't want that. So can you please choose another name?" And I said, "Oh, okay." So I just chose my middle name, which is okay because apparently most of the people actually do have false names for the job, and so I just fit right in. But it's like, blah 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 blah, and the guy's like, slow down, and I'm talking way too fast, and the parents a lot of times don't ever know any English, and they're just trying to get their kids to be able to learn it in an easy way instead of having to endure it through the school. And it's usually a pretty, if you talk to older Japanese that have had to take English in school, it's sounds like a rather, I don't know if you want to say torturous process, but it's something that's not terribly enjoyable. And so I'm just tripping all over the place. I finally got to do it on my own, and I was nervous at first, but as you get into it, you become less nervous and it becomes pretty fun, and without the person just sitting there watching you the whole time, it's much easier. And let's see, some of the kids are so cute. Like I had this little girl, and we're doing a dialogue, and it's like, how many cows are there? And she's just like, eto, 4. Like, yay! And so she was I had to click the cute box for her because she was just too cute. And all these other people, I only got cut off a couple times. Only a couple kids cried through the whole thing, and a couple people said, "Oh, you have a nice voice, thank you." And it's like, oh, it's so flattering. And I was telling some people at the beginning kind of wrong, because we're supposed to tell them, "Oh, thank you for calling, please call again next week." So I was just following the formula. But next week is the company's summer vacation, and so they are not supposed to. So I hope they don't call. But oh well. And last night, a group of us went to karaoke after work, and that was really fun. There was the guy that trained me. He's a pretty fun guy. He's from Tennessee, and then 2 girls. One, I don't really understand her story completely. She says she's from Japan. She speaks English very well, but with a strange accent, and her father is English. I'm guessing her mother's Japanese. But so I don't really know her whole story, and I think she's around my age. I really can't tell. And then some Australian lady, and that was really fun because I just love the Australian accent. Whew, let's see what else. On Sunday, we went to a Bali festival. The guy that I go to the gym with now, and then my Japanese conversation partner and 2 of her friends. And we went to Asagaya, and I didn't really know what we were going to. I just heard festival, so I figured like a Japanese festival, but it was a Bali festival, and it was very interesting. And it's just a lot of the little dancing and the really cool music, and they're just like, the fingers are going like that, and they're just doing the heads, and then I can't do it, but they've got their hands up, and like their bodies are being still, and their legs are jumping all over the place, and it was pretty fun. And then we saw one of my classmates there. He was just walking around because he lives kind of near there, and another Australian. And he's just like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" And I can't do the Australian accent, so I'm not even going to try because it would sound bad. But we went to a Thai restaurant and just sat around and talked for a couple hours, and it was mostly all in Japanese, so that was fun. But I think that's about all that's been going on lately. Since it's summer vacation, we're just playing, go to the gym, hang out, play video games, walk around, eat, sleep. Well, I actually haven't slept all that much for this vacation. And next week I'm heading off to a monastery. I'm taking a friend and his girlfriend, and we're just gonna take a little like 3-day retreat, get out of Tokyo, enjoy peace and quiet, and just do nothing. So that should be fun. But I have no clue how long this video is, so I'm going to stop it for now, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye!